うん。まあ、とりあえずいいか。何食っかな。あ、チャルハノール。うん。うん。うん。いいじゃん。とりあえずね、ちょっと、コム線からやろうかな。どうしようかな。やば。次負けたらあれやん。ダメやん。うん。なんだっけ。うん。うん。まあ、こんなもんでいいか。よし。うん。 エルモソが。
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Mosquera cuts out the pass. Sergio Ramos makes the interception. And the pass is intercepted. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. And he's had it nicked away. Aimed beyond the defence. Asensio. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from it.
Pass somewhat off target. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pedri. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game.
No!
Spain
No!
have it back and can go again. He's going to be disappointed with that. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's straight offside. Cucurella. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pau Torres gets a foot in here. Yamal quietly revving up.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Yeah!
Cucurella. And that is a little undercooked. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting!
Yeah, that was
Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Spain with the corner. They're first. Spain are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Fermin cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Pedri. That's a good run he's making there. Interesting ball. They've got a corner here.
うん。
Asensio goes short. Pedro Porro has a shot. Goal, Spain!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Adama Traore proves just a little bit too strong.
いやー
Asensio belts one.
Spain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Iniesta just eases him off the ball. That's good vision. Sergio Ramos gets over and intercepts. And it's Adama Traore. Pedri in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Luis Alberto. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, good-looking ball. Luis Alberto. Spain have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Ah!
Got a shot away. Denied by an instinctive.
なんで
That'll earn him a...
He'll try from distance.
まあいいすぎやろね
Adama Traore. And the whistle goes for
Ah.
half-time. Steady, solid. One goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter.
Adama Traore. There's the shot! There's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And that has been cleared. Nice interception, well timed. He's tried one! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Busquets, Pedri, Yamal, Adama Traore. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. He's having a good look here. He's had a crack. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, important interception. That has ended up in no man's land. So what can they make of this?
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter,
Yamal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Iniesta. Good, strong midfield running here. A great hit!
Ha?
And here's Iniesta. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Spain do have a chance to counter here. Cucurella. And here's Asensio.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Bakacağım.あねえのかよ。しねえよ。歩きしょいよ。あれきしょいやん、マジで。
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 21, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 7, Sergio Busquets. Serán sustituidos
Yamal! Goal! Spain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Spain go into the lead. Yamal! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedri. That's a fabulous ball. Turns and goes back. Pedri. Spain are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing.
Has a go! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he skips past his man. Busquets promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's through here. Now it's Pedri, and the flag has stayed down. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicely aimed pass. And he's picked out the run. A heavy challenge. Pedri. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that's a superb... He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
It's just beyond his reach. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Might be danger here.
Yeah.
Spain
One
can
touch.
afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Spain
And the
moments
Buddha
now
China.
away from seeing this one out.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Ferran Torres. Oh, no question that's a foul.
もうレッドだろ。
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
ねえのしねえよ。
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. That is delicious! A finish right from the top draw. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Spain could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? And that is
やっ
that.
たー。全然嬉しくね
Have done it. The perfect
え。
outcome.
マジで嬉しくねえ。うん。うん。うん。 ちょっと一回トイレ行ってきていいかい？よいしょ。
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We're underway. That has not gone well.
それが嫌なんだよ。
That has been cut short. And that has left him in a heap. Cantona going face to face with his great rival. Oh, can he put it away? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the hit!
What?
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Corner number 2 then. That's going to go a long way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the...
Decent hit!
Ooh.
Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the runner. Cleared without hesitation.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Lahm. Rummenigge has a goal! Goal! Manchester United!
この感じで
That is
決めれるの
so
ってい
good,
いね。
such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Elliott. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. He's played him through. He's Rodrigo! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Smoothly does it. Xavi Alonso. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rummenigge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cantona! Deftly out wide. Rodrigo. Now, what about a counter-attack? No outsmarting him this time. Rummenigge. Lovely bit of skill. And he's heaved it away. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Cantona. Wriggles his way through.
No! そっち行っちゃう
Excellent interception. Rodrigo. He has found a way through. Oh, shooting chance!
トップ
Goal! They
Yeah, I
are
didn't put
right
it.
back in business.
これよくねえ
Well,
な
that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their
なん
leveler.
かとはいえ
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular.
He's got the shot away!
かわいい
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. Stood up well to him there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Timber. For Rice. That's a good ball out wide. And he was quick to react. That's really well manoeuvred.
うん
And it's Kane. Rice. Elliott. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pulls it back. Goes in for the header.
そうでしょ
They've done it! They've done it! It was
So this
coming!
goal.
They have their reward!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rummenigge. Cantona. Rodrigo. Great defending, strong and determined.
ビルマンですね
Rice.
みんなね
Spread neatly. Well, that's a little loose.
There will be 3 minutes.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
ダメだね。
And the finish! Rummenigge powering forward here. Rice. Now it's Rice. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mendy calmly anticipates. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix, in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, good chance! It's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with 2 very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Xabi Alonso. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
No!
There's a probing ball. So what can they make of this? Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Passing is crisp and sharp.
まあ、グケレシはあんまり良くない。
Mendy.
The attendance for this match
Who
was
saw this coming? Manchester United have come back from the very brink. No luck with that dink over the top. Lahm, who's set up 1 goal so far.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Cantona. Alonso. Cleared without complication. Played back in. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him quiet, because he's a really big threat.
That's Xabi Alonso. Timber pokes it out wide. Alexander-Arnold with a definite foul there.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Ukraine. Number 10, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number
That's
13,
put paid to a promising
Dennis
move.
Law. Number 7, Pulisic.
Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Lam. Pulisic. Law.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, important interception. Chance here to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass is just off target.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Heads it! No mistake! And again they hit the front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 8, Xabi Alonso.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Coming on the field.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Number 9.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Manchester United are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Law. Now it's Pulisic. And he's taking no chances there. Manchester United are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Pulisic. Great hit!
Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Timber. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rice deals with that comfortably.
2 added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Law.
Ah! Okay, that's
And the
second.
referee brings it to a close. Manchester United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game.
8本打ってんだけど、こっち。ワタファーですね。チャルハノールは、ぶっちゃけ微妙。オナーリだね、どっちかっていうと。そんな気がする。まあでもあんまり変わらんかな、もうそこは。だから いや、5バックなんかずるいんよ。
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall.
やばい。うまい
Has
ね、
a
この
shot!
アシスト。
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
うわ、なんか怪しいパスの出し
Rummenigge
方したな。
succumbs to the pressure.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Xabi Alonso. And he's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Busquets. Pull it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism
いい
here.
かね
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So
And the finish!
よいしょ
Oh, Manchester United!
あ
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire. But how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
ラップラップ
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant. But these home fans will demand a response.
Rummenigge. Lahm. Rummenigge. And he's gone backward here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's being shifted off it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment. Alonso!
インパクトをやったつもりだったんだけどね
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Xabi Alonso. Pull it. And it's Lahm. That's Busquets. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, well played, well played. Elliott. Rice. Mings. Rice. Timber. They get a throw in. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Eto'o. Rice. Manchester United are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Timber. Now it's Rice. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Eto'o. Lahm. Gives it back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
So to play, and it is a goal kick. Can he get it through? Timber. It's a good foot in there. Timber, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Elliott! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So there's the hit! Sticks it away! They have come right back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Kane demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Eto'o. Gullit. Xabi Alonso. Oh, that's fabulous. Busquets.
Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Acerbi.
The attendance for this match was
For Rice. It's a sharp
71,550.
pass. Elliott was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gullit. Who saw this coming? Manchester United certainly weren't expecting this. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o. Decent hit! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that is out of play.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Lam. And he's heaved it away. He's picked his way through. Rice. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Great chance! And yes, it's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And there's green grass ahead of him.
いやー、三角で出したからもうちょっと前に出てくれ。
Elliott looks to get on the end of this. And that is expertly dealt with.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Stood up well to him there. Totti. Now it's Eto. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Valverde. Kane. Played out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Valverde. And here's Eto. Valverde. And he's straight offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Totti. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kane has found the net here, of course.
There will be 3 minutes
There's
added
official
time.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Totti. Rice. And it's played forward. The referee's awarded a free kick. Kane. And that is as far as it goes. Perfect result, perfect outcome.
Ready. Art of unload. Hmm. Rangers か。レッチかな。入れてもしょうがねえな。マジで後半4位だ。うん。
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Fiddles it through. It's a mighty effort!
Yeah.
He will be livid with himself. Stood up well to him there. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfield.
Real chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Totti. Law. Takes aim and crosses. That is a brilliant interception. That has been slung wide. And the counter is on. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Totti. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Acerbi. For Mings. Mendy. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Guti chasing after it. And it's Xabi Alonso. Has a goal! It's in! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Law. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rodrigo. And it's Totti. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Rice. Alonso. Tonali. Xabi Alonso. Elliott. He's played him through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And it's Xabi Alonso. Totti. Xabi Alonso, who's set up one goal so far. And here's a chance. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Totti. Tonali. And it's Totti. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Tonali shifted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Timber, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Alonso. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Acerbi. Now Mendy. That's really well manoeuvred. Kane. That'll be a corner.
なんだっけかな。
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now he's off and running. Acerbi cuts it out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pinches it off him. Law. Rummenigge. Guti. Oh, well played, well played. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Totti. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mendy promptly onto that, and that is that. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Timber. Mings. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Acerbi. Mendy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Guti. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rummenigge. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mendy. Oh no, what has happened? And the shot!
The attendance
It's
for
a
this
decent
match
chance to
was
counter-attack.
71,649.
Law. Kane, spread it left. He has found the way through. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's a and the shot! He scored!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Mendy spots it and intercepts. Rice. And they can counter here. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Manchester United needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kane! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Kane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Vieira. Passing nice and neat.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Elliott.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Rodrigo, great hit! They've scored!
何してんの？何のためにテュラム入れたと思ってんだよ。
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat.
Ah.
Bellingham. He's in, surely! And he's gone backward here.
Well, both sides
Yeah.
might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Hits one!
マジで。
Tonali. Bellingham.
Two added minutes has been
Into
indicated.
stoppage time, very little left on it. And
イ
they
ン
can
グが
break
うめえ
here.
んだよ、マジで。
Rodrigo. Oh, shooting chance!
はぁ
Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender.
Added
い
time
や、
is
ま
up,
た負けた
and
し。
there
ふ
goes
ざけ
the
んな
whistle.
よ。し
Manchester
ねえよ。
United can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start.
マジ時間の無駄じゃん。ガチしねえよ。うーん。 すか、気が。死ね、マジで。このそんな線4回ぐらいやったら死ねよ、マジで。うん。いや、うぜえ。ガチうぜえ。死ね。いや、ボケ。
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And we're underway. Locatelli finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, this guy doesn't just read the game, Peter. He writes it. He's got such a range of passing. His teammates are always going to look to him to set the rhythm and the tempo, and I can see him becoming a key man for this team.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Bellingham. Busquets. Eto'o receives it in a good position.
いや、今ルメ出したら行くんだ。
Elliot. And here's Eto'o. Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mendy. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rodrigo. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Timber. Timber made a surge from fullback. As it turned out, unsuccessful.
Huh? Oh.
Goes forward.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Bellingham. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Szczesny is there to take.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Timber. Pinches it off him. Aim forwards. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Yeah, and this
was deserted them when they really needed it.
Xavi Alonso is offering some sort. Now the finish! In he goes again. It's in. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Eto'o.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Alonso. Locatelli.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Timber. Now Elliot. Oh, that's fabulous. Could go all the way here. Timber. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short. Locatelli. Xavi Alonso. Bellingham. And here's Eto'o. Has a goal! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso goes on a charge down the left. And it's Locatelli. Mazraoui. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mendy. And Rodrigo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Nuno Mendes. He is through here. Oh, super fine. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Chesney. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Eto'o. Oh, what has happened here? Elliott.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that is one way to stop him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Delivers the ball. He's got Tool. They just took too long.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive. We know that, and that one never really got going.
Mazraoui. Bellingham. And it's Xabi Alonso. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, red, nice interception. Nuno Mendes. Mendy. Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fiddles it through. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Nice bit of trickery. Rodrigo. There will be a throw-in. Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
That's a little off target. Driving forward. It's a good looking. He gets big. And another try.
いいよマジで。
And he hits the net.
もうまた事故とクロスかよ。死ねよ本当に。
Kane at his razor sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
どんだけ俺ホーム戦やればいいんだよ。死ねマジで。
Rummenigge. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Modric. And it's Modric.
いやだからさ、ついてんじゃねえよマジで。
And to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo going face to face with his great rival. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
いやー、ファールじゃろ。なんも、ボールいってねえじゃん。しねえよ。
And he cuts out the supply. We
いやー、も
expected better, and so did he.
う、死ね。
And that is out of play.
いやー、もうマジでお前。
He's got away.
本当に。いやー、そんぐらい頑張ってくれよー。その程度。マジで。
Modric. Good purposeful running this. It's Totti!
いやー、もう無理。
So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety.
もう勘弁してくれってお
He's
い。
given a throw. That's good play. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
これや、オーケー。
Mendy did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Manchester United have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Mendy deals with that comfortably. No unnecessary risks.
上がれ上がれ上がれ上がれ。
Petering out here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
ダメじゃん、モドリッチ。すごいぞ。
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up
い
many
や、もうなん
possibilities.
もできねえじゃん、モドリッチ。死ね。いや、マジでうぜ
The
ー。
opposition have to come and chase it,
これ持
so
っ
it
てんじゃ
might
ね
just
えよ。
allow a counter attack or two.
Well, that was a
Yeah,
period of
it's-
possession which carried just about no threat at all. Played back. Well seen. Saw that
いや、
coming.
そこ通さなかったらもう終わりじゃん。
Well stopped.
なんもできやん。
That
で
has
きないじ
snuffed out the danger. We are into
ゃん。
overtime.
いや、もう本当に
Elliot.
何ができんのお
Kane
前。
has found the net here, of course.
やば
The。referee
死ねよ、
brings
ガ
it
チ
to
で
a。close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here.
マジ時間の無駄だったの。いや、ガチでイラつくな。なんで AI にこんなボコボコにされないといけないの。クソみたいなカウンターでよ。いやー、イラつくマジで。死ね。ガチで。つあげんの らしこ。豚こねえかな。いや、いらねえ。おお、それはいいんじゃないか。ゴミだね。どうしよっかね。まずい。戻りっちゃやめよう。らしいよくねえわ。いいそうでやってやがる。絶対 PSO じゃん。いやー、勝てる気しねー。ベリンガムいいね。よいしょ。
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect... Oh, no, what has happened? And the shot! It's in! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Was there ever any doubt? Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish. There's the hit! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! He scores! It was an absolute certainty. He just had to. Well, it would have been harder to miss. It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. And that interception was most necessary. He read that really well and stopped it. Eto'o. Nice control. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Eto'o.
Boge! 死ね。
Bellingham duly reaps his reward. Kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings. Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. Luis Suarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Araujo cuts it out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Eto'o. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Yes.
Well seen, saw that coming. That's great positioning, so good from him. This is actually quite a courageous move, and ambitious and adventurous too. The pass has gone astray. Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, taken with style. What remarkable powers of recovery. I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done. That's expertly finished, and he's done that. And Hullet! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped. Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. And that's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. Luis Suarez. There's one of the players of the week. And the counter is on. No, that was never going to make it. Çalhanoğlu. Rummenigge in acres of space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Bellingham. he spark a counter here? That's been intercepted. Bellingham. Rummenigge.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Yeah.
Alexander-Arnold. And the pass is intercepted. That's a sharp pass. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Rummenigge. Bellingham. Busquets.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Xabi Alonso. Bellingham has found the net here, of course. Bergkamp gets rid without sophistication. And the half-time whistle goes. Manchester United playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Suarez. Coming on the field.
Manchester United kick off the second half.
Bale. Substitution.
Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's the shot! Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Another moment of magic, a real wow.
Fuck a bitch!
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Thuram with the clearance. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar might just make this. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game.
なんで動かねえの?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Could be danger here. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bergkamp calmly anticipates. Now it's Neymar.
Sure.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Just about up to the hour now. Now he's off and running. Platini. He has found the way through. Decent hit!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That is good alertness.
Huh?
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Chalhanoglu. Now that's a fine challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Pullet carries the ball down the right. He's picked his way through. Now it's Bellingham, and the flag has stayed down. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Chalhanoglu. Busquets. Chalhanoglu. And here's Eto. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, they can break here. Driving on and making good progress. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
18.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Number 10.
And here's Romario. This might spell danger.
Number 5.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend.
He's gone for goal.
いや、ちくしょう。
Decent hit from there.
お前一瞬動かそうとしてたやん。
He did at least hit the target.
Showing great feet there. Valverde.
いやは。
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Steaming on goalwards. Tries a shot!
はあ
Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things
いや、
develop
カ
from
ン
here?
トナやっ
Well,
て
it's
ふ
been
ざけや
an
がって
absolutely
よ。
fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Quickly taken. He is through here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that interception was
いや
most
ー、い
necessary.
けただろ、今の。
Well stopped.
Well, that is one way to stop him. No,
Huh?
he's not getting past him there. Now it's Bale. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, good-looking ball. Valverde.
うえ。
Eto. And that will be
い
it.
や、
Manchester
これ。
United played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began
く
so
そモテんだけど、こいつ。25ポイント下がりましたじゃねえよ。フォートナイトやっとけよ。マジで迷惑なんだけど。絶対中学生じゃん、荒野行動とかフォートナイトとかさ。いい大人がやんねえぞ。アカウント共有してんだろうな。おかしいもん、絶対。いや、クソガキが。マジで。うん。うん。チャルハノール普通に良かったな。
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing
Yeah.
leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
And he's whipped it across. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Çalhanoğlu. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Pull it. Rummenigge. And it's Xabi Alonso. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Nedved. Rummenigge.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail.
Climbs up big! This time, surely! It's in! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Hernes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Law, and the flag has stayed down.
Well, he got
いやいや、ボール目の前にあったやん。
Rummenigge. And the shot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now this could be a chance. Oh, sweet feet. He's in space and looking for options. Araujo attempts a clearance. It'll pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, played right into his path. Can he finish?
いや、も
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's being shifted off it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can.
う。ああ、しょう。
Now it's Hullet. Pull it. There's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, there's one of the players of the week. Law. Goes in for the header. Tries to get it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
おい、戻んなよ。
He's in here. He's got the shot away. Vieira gets good distance on it. Busquets.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
Nicely intercepted. Ernest. Rummenigge. There's no flag. Pull it.
いや、ファウルちゃうファウルちゃうファウルちゃうないんかい。
Goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Manchester United kick off the second half.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Pull it. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's managed to get himself
いや、違う、フリットなんだけどさ、今。いや、フリットだよ。わかんないよな。アダスセルロート、アダス。
That's a good run down the left. Roberto Carlos is there to clear. Busquets.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Alonso. Oh, that's a very decent. There's the shot.
チェーボケ出られるか
The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 11.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break
Nade!
will certainly help their cause now.
Just eases him off the ball. Çalhanoğlu. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Bale. Roberto Carlos. Big header! He will be livid with himself.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Belletti.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the runner. Xabi Alonso. Hullet. Oh, well played, well played. Alonso. That's just playing it safe and simple. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Hullet. It's a promising position. Çalhanoğlu. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. And that interception was most necessary. That's great positioning, so good from him. Roberto Carlos, and it's Bale. Hullet, and the counter is on. Xabi Alonso, Rummenigge. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Thuram makes the interception.
Ah!
Oh, that's fabulous. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Vieira. And here's Bale. Roberto Carlos. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Cambio en el campo de juego.
Desperate defending required here.
Lo reemplazará número 10. Se está realizando un cambio.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Valverde! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting better and better. There was no getting... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of...
17ポイント。 うん。うん。そうね。あるかな。